This is the fine gentleman who made the short film that preceded the film you just saw.
And this is Mark Duplass, who made the feature that's called mine, and he was getting an award.
Thank you all for coming to support independent film. And let's talk. Who has questions? Yeah, there he is.
Was the crew just the two of you, or was there a kind of a bigger kind of machine behind it?
Yeah, there was a machine behind it. There were three of us actually. It was me, and the way the project originated is the other guy in the movie. His name is Patrick, and he's married to my nanny, and we became very close friends and discussed how much we love just sort of awkward human behavior. And we loved the movie My Dinner with Andre very much. And we thought, well, how would it go if that conversation went very, very wrong? So we put together like a 5-page outline. So we went up and we shot for like 5 days, improvising off of this outline, which was very different from the movie you see right now. It was about two people who are awkward with each other, but ultimately end up buddies. Our audiences kept saying, there's something unsettling about their dynamic and about this obsession that my character has with him, and they wanted it to go darker. And I don't really like horror films, to be perfectly honest with you, but we kept pushing it in that direction, reshooting, showing people, go darker. They wanted to see it, and we resisted it, but after a while, we started to realize that's what the movie is asking us to do.
How many takes was your average scene?
How many takes was our average scene? A couple different kinds of scenes. Some scenes are built to be oneers, which the camera conceit is that there would be no reason for it to cut. And those are more constructive, like when Patrick finds that I'm missing from the place I fell asleep on the mantle of the fireplace. We shot that a couple of times to pace that out, and quite frankly, when you're making a movie like this, I can't stress enough how you're not exacting a vision, you're trying to discover something. So we shot that 5 different times at 5 different speeds, knowing that when we edited it, we might want a really long one. Did we buy the time with our audience that they want a really long, stressful, slow one? Or, you know what, they're tired of that shit and we gotta do it fast?
When you first started making the film, was the title Creep originally, or did that come?
Great question, super great question. Okay, this is for the filmmakers in the audience. I really believe in this. You might throw tomatoes at me. Sounds kind of hackish, but I believe in this. The movie was originally called Peach Fuzz, okay? I showed this movie to 2 audiences simultaneously in separate theaters, one with the title Peach Fuzz and one with the title Creep. And the people who watched Creep infinitely enjoyed it more. And it bummed me out because I love Peach Fuzz. But what happened is, people who watched Peach Fuzz were like, what's Peach Fuzz? And then for the first 40 minutes of the movie, they were going, and what's this movie? The people who watched Creep were like, I know what this movie is. It's going to be about someone who's being creepy. So while we were being very amorphous in the front of the film and loose, they had an anchor. They knew it was a creepy movie. And so I encourage independent filmmakers, when you're making a weird movie, don't do weird on weird. Don't do weird title, weird movie. Do standard, easy title so they understand where you're at, and then just get weird inside of it, because they'll be anchored. Susan.
I'm going to shift to the short.
Yes!
We saw another short from the Faroe Islands yesterday. A short. What is it with the Faroe Islands? How is there a burgeoning film industry? And
I thought it was why we don't make features.
no. I mean, and both of you did wonderful quality pieces.
Thank you. Well, the Faroe Islands, I don't know if everyone knows where that is. It's in the middle of the Atlantic. There's not a lot of people, which means there's not a lot of filmmakers either. But there are some, and I think with perhaps new technology and these kind of things, it's easier to make films. I think we as well are trying to get some films out there, and with growing support from like the government and other things, and people perhaps seeing some quality, I hope, in what we do. There's a growing interest as well. And we made it all the way here, so I'm happy about that.